One of the most compelling themes emerging in brain aging research is that small nutritional factors, often overlooked, inexpensive, and familiar, may exert wide-ranging effects on how the brain ages. Zinc is a perfect example. It's a mineral most people associate with immune health or wound healing, but new early-stage studies suggest that zinc may also play a subtle, yet meaningful role in slowing neurodegenerative processes in adults who already exhibit higher than average risk for cognitive decline. What makes this line of research so promising is how zinc intersects with both the immune system and the brain's ability to repair itself, offering a pathway that is biologically plausible, accessible, and gentle. Across several pilot trials and observational cohorts, adults with mild cognitive impairment, metabolic inflammation, or a family history of dementia show a surprisingly common pattern. Lower zinc status tends to track with faster cognitive decline. This is not the kind of deficiency that shows up on standard blood tests as dangerously low. Rather, it is a more subtle insufficiency that becomes more common with age due to reduced absorption, chronic inflammation, or long-term dietary patterns. When zinc levels are restored with a modest daily supplement, researchers observe changes that ripple across immune function, oxidative balance, and even synaptic signaling. One of the clearest mechanisms involves zinc's role in modulating inflammation. Aging is often accompanied by inflammaging, a slow, smoldering immune activation that makes the brain more vulnerable to damage. Zinc helps regulate several immune pathways, including those responsible for calming overactive microglia, the brain's resident immune cells. When microglia stay in a hyperactivated state, they release cytokines that accelerate neuronal wear and tear. Early evidence suggests that zinc supplementation can gently lower this inflammatory tone, helping microglia return to a more balanced, supportive state. In high-risk adults, this shift appears to correspond with better performance on memory tasks and fewer day-to-day cognitive lapses. Zinc also influences the antioxidant defense network, which plays a central role in maintaining mitochondrial stability. Neurons are uniquely dependent on healthy mitochondria because they must maintain long-distance signaling and constant electrical communication. As people age, oxidative stress tends to rise, chipping away at mitochondrial efficiency. Zinc helps stabilize the structure of superoxide dismutase, SOD, one of the brain's main antioxidant enzymes. With adequate zinc, SOD operates more effectively, reducing free radical accumulation. Some participants in zinc trials demonstrate improved mitochondrial biomarkers and greater endurance on cognitive tests involving sustained concentration. There is additional excitement around zinc's influence on synaptic plasticity. In the hippocampus, a brain region crucial for memory formation, zinc acts as a cofactor for enzymes involved in neurotransmitter release and receptor sensitivity. Early imaging studies reveal that restoring zinc balance may help maintain healthier communication across neural circuits, particularly in individuals who show early signs of cognitive slowing. While these changes are subtle, they are consistent enough to suggest that zinc may help preserve the flexibility and responsiveness of neurons under age-related stress. But perhaps the most hopeful aspect of this research is the accessibility. Zinc supplements are inexpensive, widely available, and generally well tolerated at moderate doses. For adults at higher risk, those with chronic inflammation, insulin resistance, gut malabsorption issues, or early cognitive symptoms, zinc offers a low-barrier way to reinforce biological systems that support brain resilience. Many participants in these studies also report improvements in sleep quality, immune stability, and stress tolerance, which indirectly contribute to better cognitive outcomes. The gut-brain axis may play a role as well. Zinc is important for maintaining gut barrier integrity, and a healthier gut barrier helps reduce the inflammatory load traveling to the brain. Some trials observe increases in beneficial microbes and decreases in markers of intestinal permeability after supplementation. This creates a positive cascade. A stronger gut barrier leads to calmer systemic inflammation, which leads to calmer microglia and more stable cognitive function. For high-risk adults, each of these small biological improvements acts like another thread reinforcing the brain's long-term resilience. Researchers are now calling for larger, multi-year trials to confirm what these smaller studies suggest, that zinc supplementation may slow neurodegeneration enough to make a meaningful difference in daily life. Even if the effect remains modest, a gentle slowing rather than a dramatic reversal, the implications are powerful. An intervention that costs only a few dollars per month, supports both immune and neural systems, and improves multiple aspects of aging physiology could become a valuable part of preventive brain health strategies. The broader message is refreshingly optimistic. The aging brain is not fixed on a downward trajectory. It is influenced by micronutrients, immune signals, gut integrity, and the subtle balance of oxidative stress. Zinc sits at the intersection of all these pathways. For high-risk adults, restoring this single mineral may help tip the balance towards slower cognitive aging, steadier memory, and a greater sense of mental clarity. As research continues, zinc may emerge not as a magic bullet, but as a dependable ally, another small, accessible tool that helps keep the brain resilient well into later life.